I made that one by one. Drop items, skill points +3. Sub-member. Looks that they are still alive. Don't worry, they'll come to their senses in a little while. What the hell was that weapon? It's just gone right now. Where should I start? You know how humans internalize everything, right? You lost me already, but sure, that sounds right. While people use that thing like reason and principle to tackle that muddy stuff away in the safety of their hearts. But in this war, there's no need to suppress anything, so it all comes spilling out. The dark mud bursts out and takes on irregular form. It turns its host into a hostile creature called a digihead. So those things that attacked us just now were people who lost control and don't care how they perceived anymore. They are perceived anymore. In that case, why am I not like them? I don't sense anything similar from this person here either. Because you are aware of the existence of the real war. Your reason is getting in the way of your emotion coming out. So you're saying we're still cowards, that other perceptions still rule us. Exactly. That's why you can't stay under control. The heart is extra powerful here, and you need an equal force to oppose it. That's where the tuner, the wonderful Arya-chan, comes in. When your heart's about to run rampant, I can stabilize it. So there is not a text speed feature, if I remember well, in the option, but I think it's because we have dialogues at the same time. Like voice acted dialogues. I'm not sure how this will play out in speedruns, because if there was an option to disable dialogue and speed through, but I guess you can always just skip everything, and that's how it will play out, so you don't have to read every dialogue. So that's worked anyway. Yeah, good. I like it anyway. Let's keep going. So the power you used before came from me helping you control the explosion of emotions coming from your heart. So I borrowed some words from the human language, and I called it catharsis effect. What do you think? Pretty good, right? The release from strong, suppressed emotions, right? I think I've heard a doctor use the term before. What the hell are you? I'm a virtual doll like you. I came to take you back to the metaverse. You and I went on sail around the same time, we became friends and drifted through the sea of information in the metaverses. There was a virtual doll named Harya, but I don't remember it being small. What's this metaverses? It's this network. We combined the word metaverse, which means virtual reality, with ES, the German word from the term ID. So it's a virtual reality word? Are we VR right now? Look, you know, how you humans put out all kind of info online. It's not all good. Greed, anger, anxiety, fear, hate, lies. A lot of songs people made for us were based on its emotions. So it's easy for me to feel the pain they're going through. This music is really chill. In the metaverses, Everyone, various emotions are mixed around. You could say that's like your subconscious. You and I wanted to do something to help everyone get past that pain, but you started acting weird. It seems like you're telling the truth, that you're with you, but also aren't. There's a lot I don't understand yet, but I'll accept that for now. I have a few more questions to ask, but let's relocate and pick this up later. Staying here it's dangerous. Aria, was it? Does that work for you? I don't have anywhere to go right now, so I guess I'll go with you guys. Okay. There's a safe place at school, after all. People tend to overlook what's right under their noses. You can meet my friends there. So are we going back to the school? I like the fast loading screen. This place is our hideout. The music prep room? All the music in this world is software generated, so nobody has any interest in all the instruments. It's the perfect place. For now, let me introduce you guys to my friends. While we are at it, I'll also teach you how to avoid Digihead. I'm sure you are in for some trouble right now. That you've realized this isn't the real world, but will help you if you need it. If you're gonna do that much to help you, why don't you try joining their group? It's probably safer to stay close to folks who are in the same situation as you. Besides, it'll be easier for me to assist you guys if you're all together, after all. No road is long with good company. I certainly don't mind. If anything, it would be more of a benefit to us, having your skill on our side. See? What I tell you? So that's decided. Then come on in. I'm sure everyone will be excited to meet you. Welcome to the Go Home Club. So I don't take part in this decision, basically. I'm just forced to go to this club thingy. Okay. Welcome back. That took a while. Kotono Kashiwaba. A lot happened, so Shogo. I'll explain in more detail later, but first, let me introduce our new member. What? You're already joining in the team? It's a pretty presidential decision of you, Shogo. Oh, that's a relief. You got me all worried starting me off like that from the opening ceremony, senpai. It's just says female student. These four are the other members of the Go Home Club. My name is Kotono Kashiwaba, but you can just call me Kotono. Nice to meet you. Okay. Sup, newbie? You're looking real freaked out, but take it easy. Kotaro Tomoe-sama, here to help you out. Okay. I'm Mifue Shinohara, year 1 plus 3. I guess I just graduated the other day. My name is Suzuna Kagura. As with Mifue-chan, I recently graduated and became a first year again. Jeez. Those introductions are strange every time I hear them. Somehow, we're stuck in an endless cycle of school life. No matter what we are in the real world, we're all high school here. Isn't it laughable? Nobody ages in this place. The adults walking in the area over there are all fake. The rest are basically a bunch of zombies. And the only ones who seem to realize are us members to the Go Home clan. Now then, let's move on to the main topic. Okay, before we keep going, really quick detail. I don't see any shadows for characters. I just noticed that it makes the perspective weird. But yeah, not a big deal. Hey you, aren't you forgetting somebody super duper important? What? What was that voice? I'm Arya, don't forget it, okay? What's that? A fairy? She's so small and cute. This is what is making this game a little bit weird so far. The fairy aspect. This girl is a virtual doll? So, you know about me. Thank you so much. Wait, she's working with you? Out of the way, newbie. I'm gonna crush her. What are you doing? Did I do something, bro? This is why I wanted to explain everything in due time. Just calm down, everyone. Looks like they're not calming down. Sorry, I'll explain to the other member. Wait here. Can I have a recap as well? How much have I explained? Long story short, we are trapped in another war with no idea how to get home. And the only commonality between everyone who's trapped here, that they hear one of Yu's somewhere in the real world. So they were Yu songs, and they are now trapped in a virtual world. And okay, it's basically an isekai where the characters know already that they are in a fake world. Yu's song is played all over the city, but careful, those digiheads, if you keep listening to the song, you go crazy just like that. All the affected people talk about you, and only you. It's more like they believers in some kind of cult. There's no doubt you it's connected to this world. It's our job as the Go Home Club to figure out how and get home. Your assumptions are spot on. This place isn't real, and you have something to do with it. She and I made movies together. You made it? It's your fault. Okay. Calm down, Kotaro. I just explained it. She isn't our enemy. I'm supposed to be calm. And it's shortly fall. We're trapped here. Oh my goodness. Just at least hear out my side of the story first. You're built big, but you're really small, pretty person, huh? What did you say? I am small like you. You little... Oh, pipe down. I'm calling your spirit small, you sissy skirt cat. You little... Who's calling you pussy? I never said that, but I guess you are. I mean, look at how easily annoyed you are. Please be. This is happen when I stay quiet. You better stop right there. You weren't quiet at all. I'll happily take you on. Gah. That's enough. Just shut your mouth and listen. I can kind of understand where Kotaro's coming from. But let's hear it out. We finally have a lead here, after all. That's alright. So Arya, why'd you do such a thing in the first place? There are so many people who can carry their troubles around with them. I wanted to bring them all happiness. But then you began trapping people's souls. As Yu's power becomes greater, my power and my body become smaller. I don't know what's what anymore. Hey, I can persuade her to let you all go back home. Please help me find you. She's honestly really nice. One thing that you cannot edit is in the menu before starting. You can't change the volume for the voices and the music background. You have to keep them as the game developer wanted to have them. And so far it's okay, but maybe for some people that don't wanna hear the original voice and they just wanna put in English, maybe they just want to turn them off. And they can't. Yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Let's keep going. At this point, I couldn't care less why US decided to trap us human in this world. All that matters is that everyone here wishes to go back to their actual homes. The same holds true for you, yes? It's all so confusing. I think we'll need to find you to escape. I'll help though. We don't have time to waste. Me too. This place is pretty fun. It has a ton of delicious food. But we have to get back home. I'll do my best as well. My mind is already made up. What about you, Kotaro? Do you plan on overlooking such a major lead? I guess I don't got a choice. You'll probably all be helpless without me. So sure, I'll lend a hand. Alright. It's decided. Arya, do you have any clue where Yu's is? I think the fastest way is to find the ones called the ostinato musicians. They're popular adults that write songs for you. Their songs and you singing draw out of the powers that maintains Mobius. If we can find them, we should be able to find you. Ostinato musicians? Well, where can people with such extravagant names be found? They are people from the real world, just like you guys. That means they are students on this high school too. Which means there is a chance they are at school? You're right, it might be faster than looking for you without any leads. Understood. In that case, let's split up and look around. Not sure, which seems suspicious if we are on a big group. Alright, me, the newbie, and Kotono will be on one group. Kotaro, Mifu, and Shizuno will be on the other. Okay. Go home, club activity, start, achievement. What is this song? This is one of Kagipi's. It's pretty, but it feels as tough. The atmosphere in here has changed somehow. That's right, when they brainwashed Ichihat, hear a magician song, they resonate and become even more violent. But that started playing now. Of all times. It's possible that someone provoked the Digihead. He's trying to capture the newbies that came back to the school. Most likely, this Kagi Peak guy himself will be here in the building. Which shaves us some trouble, really.